Forestry has affected my life in a number of ways. I'm a lot closer to people that I wouldn't be without it. I've learned a skill that will last me the rest of my life. Like, I will never forget how to identify trees and things like that, because it's just like so instilled in me. And I also got to go on a lot of really cool trips and make new experiences that I would not be able to do without this club. And this summer we're going to the Redwoods, and this is just like another example of that. From the competition aspect of it, tree identification is the most important part of forestry. It's kind of how we beat other teams. We have some special characteristics that Gailey has developed, and they're tried and true, and they're just like a secret kind of edge that we have over the competition that helps us win. I've really loved being a member of the forestry team. Because of COVID and some other things, we've been members of the team for like 2 years, which is double what you normally are, and there's like amazing benefits, but I really liked growing closer to the team. Zach, Emily, and Landry are now some of my closest friends, and we can say that we've done something that very few people can ever say they have.
Besides, like KERA said, the tree ID aspect of it, there's another aspect too. You can apply everything you learn in forestry to the real world, and it's just cool knowledge to have and to be able to tell people, hey, I know what that tree is, I guess.
The contest has many different parts to it. There's a written test that we have to answer questions on. There's map questions off of a topo map. There's tool identification, disorder identification. There's just tree identification, which a lot of people think is the main thing of forestry, and they don't realize there's so many more components. And there's cruising, which we take a Biltmore stick and we measure the diameter and the height of trees. At the national level, there's also a group activity where we had to work together and solve problems. And we also had to put together a group presentation where we didn't know the topic, but we just had to have a few short minutes to come up with our presentation and work together to present it well.
Forestry changed my life because it opened up my eyes a little bit more. You'd never realize, when you're just picking up sticks for a fire and stuff, that there are different colored buds and different way the sticks form and different types of leaves until you are forced to sit and look at it, basically. And you never realize how things look in spring and fall and how they look so different. So I think it just made me basically take more time to realize all the beautiful details that God put in this world, essentially. I think we are definitely scared through the middle season, at least I was, 'cause I think every good team fears because they want to do the best that they can. We expected the top couple, but first was really nice. It's a huge relief with all the work that we put in.
Gailey's a really confident person, and he's confident in all of his abilities, and especially forestry because he's really passionate about it. So I think he kind of pushed that confidence onto us a little bit, and he made us more confident in ourselves, and I think that really helped for us to do well in the long run.
Well, I mean, that needs a great teacher too. Helps a lot.
I never would have joined forestry without Gailey because he just makes he makes the entire class enjoyable. And so he made forestry enjoyable, he made it all enjoyable, so we wanted to learn about it, basically.
My favorite part of forestry is spending time with my teammates and Gailey and just being outside. It's nice to take a break from our phones and stuff and just get outside and look at trees. You don't think it'd be fun, but it actually really is, and we made a lot of memories doing it.
We kind of know we were going to be top 3, but first place is definitely a surprise, I think, to all of us to an extent. I mean, we knew we were going to be good, we knew we were going to do good, but it's just, I don't know, just still winning first place is still crazy.